Hey you guys, this is the RAWR Monster. Hey you guys, this is the RAWR Monster. It is, I think, week 4, and today is the talent show. Party people. Hey party people. So, today is the talent show, and, I kind of view myself as a person that I don't really have a lot of talent besides school. I'm very, very, very good at school. And I'm very, very, very good at being obsessive compulsive and planning and everything. But I do have an artistic talent. I used to draw a ton, but I don't really know why I don't anymore. I'll show some of my stuff to you, but I write. And I lost, actually. I had a ton of poems that I wrote, written during high school, and all I can find is stuff that I've written in middle school, so I'm going to share some of that with you. So, okay. So, there is, in 8th grade, I came up with kind of this story plot where it is, there are two main types of people. They're called Varnaks and lollies. And Varnaks are very serious, very driven, and they really don't have any fun. They're serious. They work all the time, and they have lots of money. And the society is run by the Varnaks. And then there are lollies, which they really aren't that smart. They run around and they're kind of like hippies. They just live their life. They are silly people, and they do stupid jobs, like they work at the fair, and they perform, and they're very, very poor. They don't get any respect at all. People see them as complete idiots, as mentally impaired, as retarded. They don't have the right to vote. They don't have, and also lollies are associated with femininity, and Varnaks are associated with masculinity. And you can switch between a Varnak and a lolly anytime, as long as you act like one. But the society is corrupt, and a lot of times if you piss someone off, they'll make it impossible for you to receive the benefits of a Varnak. And there's also another group of people called the Sams, and they're kind of fighting this repressive society. And so I didn't write about the Sams, but I wrote about the Varnaks and lollies. And so stealing her soul is: day by day lolly plays, her laughter rolling in joy. But when age steals her soul away, and laughter and joy tell it to lead the way, she had no choice, as you can see, so a Varnak she had become to be. And then, to be a man. Varnak doesn't know how he became to be a serious and Varnak doesn't know how he became to be a serious and unhappy man is he, but a man all the same. Never sing and never play, except for today. A lolly came by to say that he doesn't have to stay this way if he wants to. He could someday run, jump, and play. But other Varnaks say that it's child's play, and never should be the way. Follow money and you'll be okay. But Lolly insists he will be happy once again, and run, jump, and sing, 'cause you don't have to be serious to be a man. So what does Varnak know? Nothing. Someday he may become a lolly again. Maybe. But not right now. Scared. But for now, this should be good. He has hope. Popular blondes being eyed by the boys, but really inside they don't feel anything, except for the crushing pressure to be small. That one spells popular down the side, if you look at how I wrote it. And then the other one is: dazzling flippers gleam under the sea. Over and over they turn and twist, lively as they can be, pacing to and fro. Hiding in the distance, the sharks intently keep their eyes on their prey. Never do the creatures notice of their scary fate until it is too late. One spells dolphins down the side. With rusted out bars and splintering wood, I sit here with my feet over the water and the cool wind sending shivering ripples down my back, almost as if it were blowing my troubles to the other side, casting them down into the water, never to be seen again, floating aimlessly down the river, never going anywhere except to the bottom of the lake. Then, the splash of a duck and a bottle floating towards me, down the river below. It all brings me down to earth with a gentle thud. But I will never forget that for one moment I was free. So this is of Juno and her baby daddy. I drew this when the movie came out. I thought it was a cute movie. And then this is my friend Leah. And this is just the chick that I drew. I don't really know exactly what this is. It's a chick with a heart for a mouth. I don't know why I didn't draw the mouth. I just thought that a heart fit better. Sexy fairy. I don't really know what this was. We were supposed to finish the picture. I kind of fucked with it. I don't know. I don't know if you can see this, but it's a self-portrait that I drew a long time ago. These are two comics that I made when I was younger in middle school. This is a Beowulf comic that I did for a class. And then this is a comic that I did named Floppy, and it got into Nickelodeon. This is kind of just a section of a famous piece. It's, as you can see, a hand and knuckles, and I changed the color. I changed, like, the hand would have been white, but I made it blue, and the background was blue, so I made it, white. I mean, not white, tan. So, I like this. I don't know what his name is, but I made 1/4 of his, self-portrait. This is one of them. I like this one probably. I made mine a large art building that has a, kind of an arena where you can have. So that's it, everyone. I'm really sorry I didn't have anything better to give you. I greatly miss the stuff that I've written recently. I have no idea where the fucking hell it is. I am very disappointed because I had amazing stuff in there. So I don't know. I'm going to be looking for that, and if I can't find it by the time that I edit this video, then this is just all you're gonna get. So, bye! 4 tablespoons of sugar. You don't have to use sugar in the raw. You can use any type of sugar or sugar replacement like stevia, Splenda, Truvia. Stay away from Truvia. I've heard nasty things about that. 4 tablespoons of cocoa powder. Yummy. You don't have to use cocoa powder. You can use hot chocolate powder or something else. I don't know. Maybe cake mix. Maybe frosting. You should try it. Tell me. Get back to me. And 4 tablespoons of your favorite flour. Almost out. I use whole wheat flour because it's healthier. 1. You want it to be, you don't want it to go over. You want it to be level with it. Kind of. See? 2. 3. 4. You can use any type of flour you want. I think the recipe calls for baking flour, but anything that's non-rising. Okay. Now you mix a chocolate. Mix a chocolate. I took Spanish class in 4th and 5th grade, and I hated it. But I remember mix a chocolate from the videos that they showed us. Yeah, I hated Spanish class because everybody... I hated Spanish class pretty much because everybody else hated it, but also because people found new ways to call me fat. But... So it looks like mine is mixed. See? It's a nice even color. That's what you want. Next, you mix in 1 egg, and since I'm vegan, I don't use eggs. So I usually use applesauce, like one of those little tubs of applesauce, probably less if you want. But I don't have applesauce today, so I'm going to use jelly, but I can't reach it. Get it in. So I'm going to use my other thing, like that. So. Boop. Ah! Whoops, it's sprayed. Ah, yummy. And then you do 3 tablespoons of milk. I'm using unsweetened coconut milk because coconut milk has a lot of nutrients in it. Specifically saturated fat, which is, contrary to popular belief, actually very important for brain development. So I'm using coconut milk because it's one of the few vegan foods that has the nutrients in it, and it's also extremely creamy, so it's delicious. Coconut milk is very good for baking, but you can use any kind of milk that you want, whether it's soy milk, whether it's rice milk, whether it's cow's milk. Mix a chocolate. 3 tablespoons of oil. Boop. Ah. The splash of vanilla. Mixa. What constitutes as a splash? I mean, really, how specific is it? Because I don't know how much vanilla to use, so I usually put in too much, and then sometimes it ends up gross, sometimes it doesn't end up gross. I think they need to be more specific about what a splash is. I don't know, I'm not a cook. So now you put it in the microwave for 3 minutes at 1,000 watts. I don't have quite 1,000 watts. Yeah, 700 watts, so I'm going to put it in for 4 minutes. So, after that, it's going to be very yummy. It's going to look like that. So, a lot of times if you have a short mug, it's going to topple over and kind of mushroom over. A lot of things you can do with this is you can put sugar on top or frosting on top, and it's really good. Ha! 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 Ah! Wait a couple minutes. It's hot.